So, very briefly, I want to talk to you about a concept that I have, which is women, as far as not all of them, not even the majority, but some women being liabilities. When it comes to a man, it's possible for some man to be a liability for a woman, but this is the thing. Nobody anywhere expects women to lead their men. They don't even expect to lead their men as far as the majority. That's just a fact. That's not no patriarchy shit. That's biology. But let's continue. When it comes to a man, you're supposed to lead a woman, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. When you have a woman who makes messes, guess who has to clean them up? You. When you have a woman who is actually causing you problems, that is bad. And when I look at this is like I've heard Peterson say this, and I think this is like some like I don't know, some scientific psychology, whatever, whatever, but women are chaotic and they like chaos. That's what it is. When you look at just how they consume, and you could look into the psychology of this, I'm not going to get deep on it and stuff like that. When you look at how they consume things like soap operas and drama books and things of that nature, that stimulates their need for drama, watch reality TV and stuff like that. They watch that shit more than we watch any of that shit as far as reality TV. Even daytime television with the Jerry Springer and just like that, you got to understand talk shows were originally made for women. They were made to cater to women. Same with soap operas, and that's why they call them soap operas because they sell the soap and all that stuff. So the entertainment is drama based because women like drama. If you are somebody who has been, and you're probably not, but if you are somebody who has been into man related content for a long time, the guy Julian Blanc, before he got like into this whole new lane or whatever the fuck he's doing now, I don't know what he's doing today, but he got canceled on CNN as a pickup artist. And the reason he got canceled is because he was in Japan just wilding out, humping chicks and doing all types of crazy shit. But what that stemmed from, as far as what he was doing, it stemmed from him having something he called drama game. And he was the first and only person, and that's how come he was so like revolutionary at the time. He was the only person preaching that women love drama, and he had stories about him engineering fake drama with his girl on the phone and stuff like that, or one of his girls, and just da 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 da. So like he would get women, and this is a very successful pickup artist, through creating drama. He would get heighten their emotional states and stuff like that to build the attraction even more and stuff like that through drama and stuff like that. So with that, they are actually stimulated by drama. That doesn't mean that every woman is, somebody who causes a lot of drama or is in a lot of drama, but they are naturally stimulated by drama. They are into the shit more than us. That's just what it is. Some women actually do stir the pot and they fight a lot. They do all that shit, et cetera, et cetera. So I just got to lay that out just so you understand where they are coming from and what it is. Now, this is the irony. This is like a newer phrase that, I don't know how long it's been around, but it's something that I started to hear in the past decade. What is a chick actually supposed to do? She's actually supposed to be a man's peace. She's supposed to bring him peace. How counterproductive is that? It's funny because that would be a challenge for a lot of chicks. It would just be a challenge for a lot of chicks. So when we look at it, let's talk about some of the ways that a chick is a liability to a guy. We'll just get the clumsy shit out the way, like, oh man, she's crashing her car because she can't drive. And now you gotta, help her with the whole process of getting another car. And yeah, you gotta pay for, oh man, does she got insurance, all this other, but she crashes a car. She's gonna expect you to help, and even as a guy, her guy specifically, you're inclined to help. If you crash your car, she's gonna help you too, but she's not she's not gonna be expected in the paradigm of what we have going on today to help you buy a new car or anything like that. You're not gonna look at her any less. You're not gonna look at her as less of a woman if she doesn't help you buy another car. But on the other hand, as far as a woman, even other women are going to get in her ear like, bruh, he can't help you. Girl, he can't help you buy another car? Oh my God, what the shit? Why'd you even with him? That's the type of society that we live in. But let's continue. You get her a phone or something like that. She lose the phone. She break the phone, whatever the case may be. Just things of that nature that it's like, okay, these are little messes, that you are causing that I may have to clean up, that's causing unnecessary stress just because you were negligent or clumsy or whatever the fuck. Things of that nature. So we have that, but then you can look at another instance, and this would be, or another lane, and that would be her creating drama with you, her being your headache, her being on you about stupid shit, her fucking nagging, her being an asshole, just all the time. You guys are having here and there just little problems that are unnecessary because of her attitude, her smart ass mouth, or whatever the case may be. Remember, we said that she's supposed to be your peace. And guess what? She's not your fucking peace. She is fucking annoying. She is fucking annoying. And you got all types of shit going on at your job. You got shit going on where you trying to focus on, your passion and your purpose and things like that. And she's taking away from that with just the nagging, complaining, arguing, and just being a dickhead. So just all of that drama shit that can fuck you up. Now, this is the last one. The one way, and this is like the biggest one, the one way that she can be a liability, the biggest way, is if she causes situations with other people where you have to get involved. These are typically dangerous situations. I'm going to tell you a quick Patrice O'Neal story that he has said. He was in line somewhere, and this is big fucking 7'8" dude or whatever the fuck he is, muscle man ass motherfucker. And for whatever reason, his girl and that big dude start having a back and forth verbally. She want to raise her voice at this big motherfucker. She want to start yelling at him and shit like that. Patrice just begins to walk away. The woman then chases after him, finally catches up to him, and says, "Why the fuck did you walk away?" Cat just shrugged. He was like, that man coulda, he cut her off and said, he coulda what? And then the explanation he gave after he told that story was, chicks will engage in shit like that, knowing that they got a safety net as far as two things. And I don't think he said this first one. Number one, the guy isn't supposed to hit her. But the second thing is, my man will be the one who actually has to fight this fight. It's not going to be a fight I got to fight. My man has to fight this fight. When it comes to women who want to pop shit at dudes, who want to get hostile with dudes for whatever reason, if they ain't been touched, if they ain't been called out their name or something like that, if they really antagonizing the situation and they don't realize, like, I can't beat this motherfucker, and they just like really keep going, they don't think about your safety. They don't think about the fact that you're going to have to get involved. Why? Because they're only thinking about themselves, and possibly they're even thinking, well, my man will whoop his ass. Now, the worst thing, this is the worst thing, when you got that type of chick with one of these crash out violent dudes, that's when you have the worst combination, and you have just a guy that is just a fucking idiot who is just gonna be fucking dudes up because this chick keep fucking with people. And that's just what it is. So when you look at that, you could look at it like that. You could even look at it like, man, this bitch is always in drama with other girls. So you be out somewhere with the bitch, you be at Walmart. It's like three other bitches out there now. They finally caught up with her for all that shit she was popping on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever the fuck. And now they want to jump her. Are you gonna let your girl get jumped? You gotta jump in that shit. And as you as a guy jumping in that shit, will it stop there? Now they, oh man, you didn't know the chick you knocked out, her brother is Killer Tony. This nigga done fucking smoked 8 dudes. Now this cat is calling your line, giving you death threats and shit. Now I know that's a crazy situation I just painted. But when you got a woman that likes to pop shit a lot, that likes to get into a lot of physical altercations and just a lot of this drama with other people, you, if you're like me, a drama-free person, get dragged into it. Now, I think I said that was the last one, but one just came to mind. It just flashed on me and shit like that. Because I'm not going to lie, I never thought about all the ways a chick could be a liability. But when I look at some of the things that I said, those are the things that I usually go heavily based on. But this one right here is very special. Money. If you got a chick who always wants to spend a lot of money, a chick who is fucking up the budget, and y'all got to live off the same budget and stuff like that, that is a liability. You both are not on the same page. You both don't have the same financial discipline, and trying to instill that in her is actually work. And guess what? Guess what? We all know women are the number one consumers in America. They just, come on, do I even got to break that down? You had to have heard that before. You had to have heard that even companies like Gillette that make razors for men and stuff like that advertise to women. And even in some of the Father's Day ads for some of these men-based products, they still are targeted towards women. Nonetheless, Mother's Day and things of that nature. I want you to look out for that type of stuff. But with that being said, they love to spend money. They love consumerism. Naturally, they just love to spend money. So with that, she's going to want experiences. She's going to want things and all types of shit. And she is just going to want to blow the money. If you are sharing your money with her, or even if you're not sharing money, if you expect her to, do the 50-50 to carry some weight, even if it's 60-40, whatever it is, if she has to carry some weight and she's consistently, or even just one time, all it takes is one time, she is not able to carry her weight at the wrong time, and it puts you in a situation, she then becomes a liability. Because now, especially if you have to rely on her to any extent, she's not reliable when she needs to be. Now you gotta go get another shit. You gotta pick up Uber, dog. You already working, fucking 50 hours a week and shit like that. Now you got shit. As soon as you get off, just turn on that Uber, dog. Just turn on that Uber, do a few rides, get you some extra bread, because she not gonna have it, bro. You got to get another hustle. So with that being said, that's that. That's the ways that a woman can be a liability. Again, I haven't thought this out thoroughly to where I just got a flash of another one at the end, but let me know your thoughts. Please put a like on the video. Please subscribe. I am out.